Surprise is a growing city, with new residents and businesses moving in at a steady pace. Between the 2010 and 2020 census counts, the city's population increased by 21.8%, from about 117,000 residents to more than 143,000. During the same 10 years, the outer areas of Surprise, which had the most vacant land available for new construction, saw even greater leaps in population. The area north of US 60 and Loop 303 saw about a 163% population increase, and it maintains the city's largest future growth potential. Today, Surprise is home to an estimated 162,000 residents. By 2030, projections show the city's population will jump to more than 234,000. All this growth increases demand on public infrastructure and service levels. That's why the city is working diligently to ensure residents continue to receive the level of service and quality of amenities they have come to expect. And while there are some challenges with growth, there are also benefits.
When more people and businesses move to our city, we consider ways to mitigate traffic congestion and ensure we have adequate amenities like park space, as well as the critical public safety resources we need. Our annual city budget doesn't always allow for all the projects we want to accomplish. One alternative cities have is to use general obligation or GO bonds to fund large capital improvement projects.
GO bonds require voter approval because they are paid back by secondary property taxes. These taxes are distributed among all property owners over a long period of time, sometimes up to 30 years, to keep the rate low. However, the approved projects must be built within 5 years. The city asked for this type of funding in 2017, and voters approved it for 10 major improvement projects, which are now complete. This November, the city is asking voters to consider another GO bond that would fund $100 million in projects which are aimed at reducing traffic congestion, increasing traffic safety, and maintaining public safety levels of service and response times. These are broken into 2 ballot questions: $66 million for transportation projects and $34 million for public safety projects. Here's where one of the benefits of growth comes in. Due to significant growth across Surprise, the city expects it can issue this additional bond debt without increasing the secondary property tax rate. The current rate of about 39 cents per $100 of assessed limited property value is expected to stay the same if both questions are approved. The tax will be in place for a maximum of 25 years per series of bond. To recap, we expect no tax rate increase to fund 5 transportation projects and 3 public safety projects that would be completed within 5 years. Now, let's take a look at what projects are included in each ballot question. Question 1: Transportation projects. To reduce traffic congestion and improve safety, the city has identified 5 priority transportation improvement projects to fund with a $66 million bond. The city prioritized these projects based on a number of factors such as traffic counts, traffic safety, current and future development, and availability of alternative routes in an area. Wadell Road from 175th Avenue to Cotton Lane. This project will construct additional lanes in each direction. Currently, between 175th Avenue and Cotton Lane, Wadell Road transitions from 4 lanes down to 2 lanes before widening to 6 lanes near Loop 303. Adding lanes will solve the bottleneck effect that happens when the lanes suddenly reduce. Happy Valley Road from 163rd Avenue to the eastern city limits. This project would be the first phase of the ultimate build-out of Happy Valley Road. It contains the area from 163rd Avenue to approximately Rancho Mercado Parkway and includes scoping, design, and construction of additional east and westbound lanes, traffic signals, and drainage improvements, including culvert crossings of major washes.
The city's goal, in addition to improving traffic congestion and increasing safety, is to provide an additional major arterial route connecting to Loop 303. This would also help prepare for possible future connections along Loop 303 as the city's northern region continues to experience expansive growth.
163rd Avenue from Grand Avenue to Happy Valley Road. This project would construct additional lanes along 163rd Avenue and include drainage and traffic signal improvements. Currently, 163rd transitions from 4 lanes to 6 lanes and then reduces back down to 4 lanes between Grand Avenue and Happy Valley. This project would widen 163rd Avenue to a consistent 6-lane cross-section for the corridor from Grand to Happy Valley Road and complete a traffic signal at Happy Valley and 163rd. 163rd Avenue and Joax Road intersection. This project would widen the intersection to 3 lanes in each direction along 163rd Avenue and 2 lanes in each direction along Joax Road. It would also add dual left turn lanes from 163rd onto Joax in both directions and provide drainage improvements. Cactus Road from Perryville Road to 175th Avenue. This project would construct 2 lanes in each direction and a center turn lane along Cactus Road between 175th Avenue and Perryville Road. Currently, Cactus transitions from 4 lanes down to 2 lanes between Perryville and 175th. This project would widen the roadway to a consistent 4-lane cross-section and provide infrastructure for traffic signals.
This project is expected to improve traffic flow to and from the neighborhoods and local schools, as well as the future Fire Station 309 and the City Aquatic Center coming to Cactus and Perryville Roads. It would also provide another complete east-west corridor that supports the overall city transportation system.
These 5 projects are top priorities for the city, but they aren't the only transportation projects that could potentially be completed with this bond funding. Surprise, like many other cities, requires residential and commercial development projects to contribute to the overall transportation plan by constructing half-street improvements adjacent to their project. Since the bond projects will be completed over a 5-year period, it is possible that development along one of the segments of road will occur prior to the city improving the road. In these instances, if the GO bond transportation question is approved, the city will assess a lien on the applicable property for the cost of their required road improvements and will choose another segment of road that meets the traffic mitigation and safety prioritization criteria. The city intends to maximize the GO bond funding for the highest positive impact on traffic congestion and safety. Question 2. Public safety projects. The city has identified 3 public safety projects that are intended to help maintain current levels of service and response times throughout the city. The projects will be in Northern Surprise, where there is high growth, but they are expected to benefit the entire city, as resources are currently pulled into that area from other areas of Surprise. The bond amount for these projects is $34 million. Fire Station 310. This project would design and construct a new fire station on land located in the northwest area of the city. At approximately 16,000 square feet, the station will consist of 4 parking bays that will initially house an engine company.
Our goal is to support the immediate area and reduce or maintain the service areas of the city's current fire stations. This may result in maintained or faster response times to emergencies and improvements to the efficiency of the overall public safety system.
Police substation. This project would construct the city's first police substation in the northwest area of Surprise and is expected to accommodate approximately 60 officers and administrative police personnel.
Our goal is to improve coverage, maintain service levels and response times, while providing for greater visibility in the community and increased communications with our residents.
Acquisition of land for public safety facilities. This project would provide funding to purchase a parcel of land in Northern Surprise to build a fire station and future public safety facilities. Plans for the land may include a regional support center, regional public safety training center, indoor-outdoor firing range for training, and fire administration.
The city's goal is to prepare for future growth
and the increased demands of the city's public safety departments.
Now you know more about the bond projects and that the bond is not expected to increase the tax rate. Next, let's talk about the election details. The 2 GO bond questions will be on the November 7th, 2023 special election ballot. All eligible voters in Surprise will receive a ballot in the mail, even if they're not signed up to receive ballots in the mail, since this is an election in an odd-numbered year. Voters may cast a replacement ballot at an in-person voting location if the mailed ballot is lost, spoiled, destroyed, or not received. Here are some important dates to keep in mind. October 10th is the voter registration deadline. October 11th is when ballots will be mailed, and ballot drop boxes will be available for those who don't want to mail their completed ballot. In-person ballot replacement voting begins October 30th. October 31st is the last day to mail your ballot. This all leads up to Election Day on November 7th, when polls will be open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., including at Surprise City Hall. Now, all you have to do is vote.